I will not be tipping. I don't care if you spit in it. I'll drink your hepatitis. I'll look you in the eye while I do it. Hello, friends. Still stuck in cringe purgatory, but that's okay. We're probably going to find our way out today. Probably. I don't actually know. But it is getting slightly lighter, so maybe it's going to be fine, question mark? We'll have to get into it. We'll have to see. Thanks for joining me. Let's take this ride, I guess. This OP says, keep trying, king. Yeah, you got it. You got it for reals. Those are the eyes of a winner. Definitely doesn't have a problem. Oh, we don't need the music either. You get up there and you rub on the screen, and you rub on it, and it's like, oh, maybe you match this line. And he's like, oh, please, please. Oh, no. You didn't get it this time. I feel bad for this dude. I feel bad for his family, anybody who gets involved with him. This is a gambling addiction gone wrong. You can see just the synapses in his brain completely fried from many, many years sitting in front of the same machine, rubbing on the screen. He's probably got some mean calluses on his fingers. He could probably shred on the guitar if only he would apply himself to basically anything else aside from wanting to magically win money. I'm already depressed. We just started and I'm fucking depressed now. Oh well, just how it seems to go around here. We'll continue on. This OP says jealousy and racism in one video. I'm convinced I'm dating the hottest man alive.
I'm dating the hottest man alive, and nobody can tell me otherwise.
No,
well, he
babe,
looks
you're
pretty
just
good in
dating
that
a white
jacket.
man. And you think the hottest man alive is white.
Yeah, but the hottest man alive is actually me, drinking my Starbucks. I hate to tell you this, bro, but it's not gonna happen. You don't hold a candle to that fella with your caterpillar eyebrows. Making the fish face. Maybe people will think I'm cute if I do that. No, you disgust me. What disgusts me even more is just the pure jealousy. The jealousy and the racism, as said. Whatever, stay mad, I guess. Die mad, and he will. Next one. Here is Gorlock the Destroyer's sister complaining about fatphobic airlines. Yeah, how dare you? Don't you want to, like, make this giant metal tube double wide? Surely it will be just as aerodynamic. You don't understand. We're getting in this thing to fly thousands of feet above the earth. It's not natural in any way. The fact that we can do it at all is amazing. So, you know, if you can't fit in the seat, well, maybe buy 2 seats. It's discrimination that they can't build wider aisles than airplanes. Yeah. It's not like you can get through by just turning. That's the secret. A rotation of 90 degrees. God, who would have ever thunk of it? That's it? Just her waddling through the airplane? Look, you guys, my fat ass can't fit through the aisle. Well, that's a shame. We better change everything to accommodate you. Your giant, stupid box backpack. I hate it. Everything about it. You disgust me. Yes, everybody has to change for me. Because I can't fit through the airplane aisles. Okay, well, why don't you take the bus, you know? I don't know where you're going, but as long as it's away from me, I guess I have to be satisfied. I'm very sorry you're fat and lack self-control, but at least pay homage to the miracle of flight, alright? Sure, it's a little inconvenient. Nobody likes it. They don't even let you smoke anymore. But we do what we gotta do. That's just how it is. We'll never stop doing the things that we have to do. That's how the world works, don't you know? Anyway, continuing on. Here's Gorlock the Destroyer, as they call her.
I'm 23 years old from Arizona, and I'm
23 years old from Arizona.
You're, huh?
Yeah.
My occupation is a certified bad bitch.
Certified bad bitch? Or boss bitch?
Very much baddie vibes.
Baddie,
like
what?
full-time baddie, no breaks.
What?
It's
So
very much full-time.
what does that mean? Can you explain that?
It's just a lifestyle. Like, it's, I mean, if you get it, you get it. I mean, I feel like every girl can be a certified baddie. It's just the mindset, and it's a full-time job.
Is that the occupation you list on your taxes?
Oh, for sure. Are you kidding?
Nice.
Very much that. Very much the vibes.
Okay, good time.
Yeah, very much, very much. If I just keep saying it, then hopefully we can move past it. Nobody will question me any further, especially about my taxes. They sent IRS men to my door and I ate them! Well, I'm not surprised, honestly. It's a good way to solve it. Doesn't leave much evidence. This OP just says, Jesus Christ, guys. It's from r/witches versus patriarchy, which I actually defended in a previous video. But this is a familiar defending his witch in Ukraine. That old lady just watched her house get bombed, and people are like, dude, I'm gonna get some Reddit karma. 8,000 Reddit karma, bro. Just think about it. I'm sorry for your loss, but just think about it. That's sad as hell, dude. Using political events for your own personal gain. I like to think that I'm above it on some level, you know? I'll stoop to a lot of levels, but not this. Never this. Please make it stop. Please make it go away. Okay, it's going away now. Look. This OP says, no hate, but millennials will always be millennials. God, isn't that so true? At a certain point, you just learn to lean in. Be like, yep, that's what it is. I guess she's showing different ways how to put out a candle. In the 1980s, they was tough. They was like, bam, put out with my fingers. I don't need the music neither. 1990s, I use a vacuum tube. 2000s, I'm like, oh, pour some water on it. Oh, no. 2010, hair dryer. 2022, oh, I called the fire department. Somebody come and put this candle out on my birthday cake because I'm born in 2022. I don't know how to just extinguish a fire. Okay. It's about as funny now as when it started, isn't it? Do you think this would have gotten any attention at all if it wasn't a woman doing it? That's the question that I truly ask myself, and I think I already know the answer. So again, we'll move along. Thanks so much for I don't know, whatever the fuck that was supposed to be. This OP says, a true American issue. That's right, just as American as apple pie. Look at my edema. Oh, that is severe.
Have you ever heard of the Disney rash?
Oh, it's Disney
also
adults.
known as exercise-induced vasculitis.
What the
It's a blotchy red or purple rash that may appear on one's legs. It's usually very itchy and sometimes painful. It's
What?
caused by exercising in extreme temperatures, which is what most of us do in Disney World. Some days we can walk more than 11 miles, and it's 95 to 100 degree heat in the summer. Katie went to first aid at Magic Kingdom. They recommended aloe gel and cortisone to apply directly to your legs. This definitely helps, and we also recommend elevating your legs, especially when you get back to the hotel room. A cold compress or a cool shower will help lower your body temperature and may alleviate some of the symptoms.
Well, you gotta zoom in on that specific lady's ham hock. You got a whole bunch of ladies to choose from, but you choose the one that, like, yeah, here, look at this vasculitis. Okay, awesome. Maybe if you upkept your physical condition outside of going to Disneyland, then you would be prepared when you go to walk 11 miles at Disneyland. Like, I understand, 11 miles for me, especially, in front of the computer all the time, stuck in r/CringePurgatory, it's not going to happen very easily. But I don't think I'll be in as rough a shape as some people. Like, it's not that hard. Just take a walk once in a while, you know?
We've also recently discovered that it only affects the areas that are uncovered. This means if you wear longer pants, you might not get it. That is difficult in Florida because it is very hot, but it might be worth a shot. Others also recommend compression socks and ibuprofen or naproxen. We hope these tips help and you have a great time.
Thanks so much. I definitely couldn't have gone to Disneyland without your help. Like, hey, make sure you wear pants and bring your naproxen. Okay, cool. I guess I will. We're already spending $2,000 on the trip to Disneyland. Why not bring some naproxen with me? You know what I mean? How much could it possibly cost? I mean, all of this, the entire trip would be a lot cheaper if we just, watched our weight in the in-between times. We don't have to walk 11 miles immediately as soon as we get into Disneyland. We could walk like 2 miles every day. And then when you walk the 11 miles, your body will be like, this is strenuous, but I'm prepared for it. You know? I think that's really what it comes down to. Either that or, like, poor health. You want me to believe that all of that happened from just walking around? Nah, dude, that's that's not how things work. Then again, I really don't know. I'm not a Disney adult. I don't subscribe to magic. It's even in the happiest place on earth. I don't believe that that's a thing. God, just look at that leg, dude. Like, the walking is not the problem. I guarantee it, okay? I'm gonna quit harping on it. We're gonna move on. But I really do mean it. Please stop blaming Disney World for what you've done. Here's the ScoobyDoo that nobody watched with the black Velma. Racism's okay as long as it's directed towards white people. Yeah, and you've seen a pushback from that recently, which I'm grateful for. Freshest, a white guy with a tiny dong. Those are all white people, Daphne. White girl with too much money, white girl with too much money. And then they've got a picture of Fred in the rain doing a heil with like a tiny mustache on. That's, yeah, really classy. Exactly what I expected from this. Although I think I'm preaching to the choir because it seems that nobody enjoyed this show at all. Even like the black Israelites are like, yeah, whatever. It's a bunch of shit. They just disliked it for different reasons than most of us disliked it. Wild. All right, next up we got BasKid Looy, and it's posted on his own TikTok, I guess. Anything for your 15 minutes of fame, you know? We've watched The Button on the channel a couple times before. It's moderately entertaining, I guess. I'll waste 20 seconds. Go ahead.
Leroy, nice to meet you.
I'm Lily, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Lily has an alter ego. Lily, tell us about it.
Okay. My alter ego, his name is Daniel, and he's from Manchester.
Oh, whoa.
And he has a little British accent,
Oh,
you know.
nice.
I like to whip it out at the party sometimes.
That's cool.
And it's actually...
That's cool. Get the fuck out of here with that. What are you talking about, you slag? Trying to slag me off, are you? I don't know what's happening here. I'm so glad he hit the button. That was not gonna work for anybody, okay? There probably are some people out there that like bad English accents, but they're not the type of people that end up on the button, you know? The people that end up on the button are cultural. They're worldly, aren't they? At least that's what I was led to believe. I was basing my entire dating life off the decisions of this YouTube program. Some people really do, though. It's terrifying. Anyway, we're gonna move on. I don't care about Leroy anymore. He did make the right choice, though. This OP says certified classic, and indeed, it is a certified classic. You'll know if you've seen it before. When your brother orders a piece and your mom wants to see him open it. Oh, what is that? What could that be?
I have no idea.
It's a vase or something.
I'm trying to see what it is.
Yeah, get out of here so I can see what it is.
Big metal, like plastic vase. Look, there's like a glass bottle. I think it's like a vase.
Well, open it then.
I'm opening it. Chill. It just looks like a vase for like a bunch of like things.
It's a bomb.
What the frick?
It's a bomb.
What the heck? I didn't order that. I ordered an Xbox card. Xbox remote.
This is a bomb.
Oh wow! I did not order that.
So, yeah, I don't think moms believe in that. It's good that mom knows what the hell's going on, you know? If you want to light up, you don't do it in this house. Or maybe you do, I don't know. Maybe she's a cool mom. My mom was a cool mom, but I don't think I ever got to have a bong laying about the house. You gotta make do with your little apple pipes and whatnot. That's the real teenage experience. Spent your whole Xbox card on a gigantic bong. And expected that your mom would never find it is the craziest part. Of course she's gonna know. She's seen it all before. I mean, probably not like this with the 3 diffusers in it, and it probably like whips around real fast and spins when you suck air through it. Oh my god, this is a next level bong. But yeah, I guess we're just gonna use it to put flowers in it now. I think that's a lot nicer. That's a better use of our funds, isn't it? Poor kid. Maybe when you turn 18. It looks like he's close. Give him a couple years. Give him the bong back. Just be like, okay, whatever. It's your life. You ruin it how you want, okay? He certainly will. Anyway, next post. This OP says, the comments are cringe too.
The fleas are placed inside the jar, undisturbed for 3 days. Then, when the jar is opened, the fleas will not jump out. In fact, the fleas will never jump higher than the level set by the lid. Their behaviour is now set for the rest of their lives.
Nice. Oh. Yeah, you could escape, bro. You could stack money like me, bro. Just don't be a flea in the jar, you know what I'm saying? No, I actually don't. You haven't given me anything actionable here. You're just like, here's a boat and a watch and a thing counting some money. Wow, fascinating. Now I don't want to graduate from high school. Okay, well, good luck with all that then, I suppose. It's probably gonna go great. You guys, probably it is gonna go great, right? Nobody tell him. Nobody tell him. It's gonna be hilarious. All right, moving on. This OP says what Steven Universe does to a motherfucker. I've seen it before. I know it's coming, and I'm not sure if I'm ready for real.
Spooky, spooky haircut. Spooky, spooky haircut. Spooky, spooky haircut. Spooky, spooky hair.
All right. If you're gonna fucking put your face up to the... You need to brush your teeth, okay? Give them a little scrub before we subject anybody to them. That's about the spookiest frame in the whole video. But cool, yeah, let's see the haircut, for real.
Haircut. Oh!
Oh.
I have no idea what this looks like, so, let's check it out, baby. Alright.
Whoa. Joe Biden was swooping by.
Do I look spooky, baby? I feel spooky. Hey.
I'm so tired, you know? And it's really the kind of tired that sleep won't fix. I want it to be over at some point. I just don't know that is ever going to happen within my lifetime. Probably at the end of my lifetime it will be over, but for right now it's just, oh my god. I'm slogging on through eternity, just pretending to put a smile on, being like, yeah, that's fine, you know, do whatever you want to do. I'm glad you're happy with your haircut, but really inside I'm dying, dude. Like, why do you feel the need to act like this? It is millennial cringe. It's because everybody wanted to be the fucking theater kid. You got raised up on High School Musical, and you're like, that could be me. I could be the center of everything. How about you don't? How about if you even consider trying to be the center of everything, you come with something to present that is worth anybody's attention. You know, not the spooky haircut. You didn't do anything to the spooky hair. You sat down in a chair and you said, carve some stupid shit in my head so I could get some TikTok likes. And the strong visceral reaction is what content like this depends upon. I know if I went on TikTok, I'd leave a mean comment, and then TikTok would just serve me up more of those videos, and the spiral would only continue. So I'm going to rise above it at this point, and I am going to say, I'm so glad you like your haircut. It looks not the worst that I've ever seen. That's as close as we're going to get for now. I gotta move on. This OP says, I thought they'd be happy.
This person just came into the bar and said, hey, what are your pronouns? You kind of look like a they, them. And I hated that they were right.
Yeah, I wanted to surprise them. That's a part of my personality, is surprising them. When you call me she and I say, no, actually, I'm a they, them. And then I say, actually, I don't know you enough to actually give a fuck. I'm just trying to get a drink. I will not be tipping. I don't care if you spit in it. I'll drink your hepatitis. I'll look you in the eye while I do it. I don't think you know the depths that I don't give a fuck anymore. But that's all part of Cringe Purgatory. I think that's how we escape. We just have to rage hard enough to smash through that glass ceiling. Isn't that right? We're picking up speed, don't you worry. It's gonna happen sooner or later. To address OP's original post, I don't think this person will ever be happy, no matter what. This is all just an illusion, you know? These are the great lengths that they must go through in order to convince themselves that they are happy. But at a certain point, nobody's buying it, you know? But totally, good luck with the bartending and whatnot. May your partnership there be fruitful. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. Who cares? Get off my screen. This OP says, no thanks, keep it. Which honestly could be said about everything in CringePurgatory.
Hello, this is your Amazon delivery. It's just for you. I work at Amazon, as you can see. Woo! Look at my jacket. This is your special package just for you. Woo!
Somebody, seriously, end me. Seriously? I feel like this dude. I just want to be put out of my misery, okay? I know maybe it's a fun game for you. Oh, it'll get a lot of reactions. People will think it's super cringe, but I'm only doing it ironically. But the truth is that at a certain point, it becomes not ironic anymore. At a certain point, it becomes actually who you are. You can't even feel out the difference between the cringe self and the real you. And I think that's the point that I have been coming to. I think at a certain point we need to wind it all back and reset the compass, right? I don't know how we do it. I just know that it needs to get done. Sooner rather than later. Please and thank you. Just keep this thing away from me. Alright, this OP says, I have an IQ of 146. I can absorb the world as I see it. Wow, that seems like a lame superpower. Things that I see are impressed onto my memory for extended periods of time. Well, you must have a really big IQ there, buddy. He's got object permanence and everything. His IQ must be at least 50. I think a little bit higher for object permanence. Anyway, who cares? Let's see.
By unanimous consent.
Consent.
Josh, you will be going into the nerd off.
I thought I was an abomination.
The least intelligent member of my team is Josh. He has similar gamer skills to me, but he doesn't have the entire rest of cornucopia of information I have.
I think they know who the hardest working player in this team is.
We chose Josh because he had the lesser science background. Now, it's just time to sit back and watch the entertainment.
Josh, as much as I like you, and by the way, so subscribing to you, but you are a redundancy in our programming because I know every Pokemon you know, plus.
Can I get some popcorn?
I have an IQ of 146. I can absorb the world as I see it. I did everything. They just completed my vision.
Katie, what do you think?
I'm really, really glad I'm on this team. Love you guys. Oh my. Kind of want to take this shirt off now and burn it.
I don't know what show this is, but I am so eager to watch it. Comment section, can you help me out here? Because this... oh, boy. I know every Pokemon that you know. You are a redundancy in our programming. Holy shit, man. This is the results of the internet. The internet and its consequences have been a disaster for humanity. I think I said it about anime, one of the earlier episodes, but yeah, I truly mean both of those things from the very bottom of my heart. You have ruined your own life with your hyper focus on things that truly don't matter. It's great that you like Pokemon, but it's not a competition, okay? What level does Diglett evolve? You don't even know, it's 26! I think that's not right. It's probably not right. Is it right? Oh shit, it is 26! I nailed it! You're kicked off the show. I have an IQ of 168, and I can absorb the world as I see it! I think I would off myself if I was ever offered something to get on this show. They'd be like, please, we'll give you $50,000. It's like, no, I think I'm good, dude. My dignity costs a little bit more. Just a little bit more. What a terrifying existence we've engineered for ourselves, you know? It's just, At a certain point, I do want to curl up and just pretend it all doesn't exist anymore. But it keeps on persisting. I open my eyes again, and there it is! The game show from hell, where they animate him with a... What was that? It's like a Pikachu costume? God, I hate it. I've got a Pikachu costume and a video camera. That sums up who I am as a human being. Josh, buddy, your life is defined by plastic crap, okay? You're a Funko Pop guy. Don't let it be like that. Please, fight back. You can do better. Maybe you can't, though. I just, everybody makes me uncomfortable, but especially that pockmarked, greasy fellow who thinks he's better than everybody else. Let's have a group hug, everybody. And they're like, no, that's really desperate and weird. But he's not picking up the social cues. Shame of that, gigantic IQ, but just no street smarts at all. Ugh. Anyway, continuing on. This OP says, intense! Queen Freya on Twitter says, someone grab their dad from my DMs, I beg. And yeah, a shirtless pic of old man, that's unpleasant. And then shirtless man shows up. His name is Carl. He says, I suggest you delete this, young girl. I only wanted to be a bit friendly with you. In a nice way, of course. Please do the right thing and delete this. Ain't not cool to leak someone's personal photos. Am not a happy bunny now. Cursing emojis. I mean, these are the consequences of your own actions. It was a personal photo, and you probably shouldn't have sent it to somebody who even had the chance to distribute it publicly. You know what I mean? You need to vet these things a little bit more instead of hopping into the DMs being like, I sure hope she has daddy issues. This might work out swell for me. You're a creep, Carl. Do better for your kids. Puts them in the profile picture and everything, and you're in the DMs sending some nasty stuff like that. Come on, man. It's not a sausage selfie, I'll give you that, but it's damn close enough. I need to see no more. Thank you. Now get out of here. This OP just says, these kinds of ads? Yeah, I'm sure they out there. When she tells me she's fat, and then you fling her on the bed. And then there's some implied action, but she's got her shirt on, so it's fine. That girl's having trouble walking. And then the doctor points and it's like a cup of tea or something. Oh, look, my kidneys are filling up with piss. I got a giant eggplant. And then a Family Guy train going through a little hole. Wow, that was amazing. I don't even know what was being advertised, but maybe my brain has just bled out of my ears to the point that it doesn't matter anymore. I'll just keep my mouth open, slack-jawed, tongue hanging out. You can dump whatever poison you want into it, okay? That's what I'm about these days. I like gobbling down poisons. I like eating microplastics. I gotta get out of here for the day. I mean, this has got off the rails. But I hope you enjoyed the episode, friends. Like, comment, sub. Check out the Patreon or the YouTube memberships, I beg. Consistent money month to month really does help us out, We've also got the fourth wall. If you'd like some merch, my Amazon affiliate link's down there. You know the deal by now, probably. If you ain't got no money to help me out, then that's cool. Maybe you could share the video around if you know somebody that would like it. I'd appreciate that. Regardless of your actions, I do hope that your day will remain fruitful. Always remember, friends, that you are loved, you are worthy, you definitely deserve it, and I shall see you in the next one. So until then, bye-bye.
何バカ何バカ何バカ何バカ何バカ